The property market is always moving. What applied 2 months ago may not apply now. To avoid the traps and find the opportunities, you need to stay tuned in. Australian Property Investor Magazine. Read the market. Out now.
I think the fact that we don't have enough houses being built, I think the rental vacancy rates are certainly a lot higher, a lot lower here in Australia than overseas. And I think largely the Australian lenders didn't really overcommit people. So in comparison to the US, we had none of the damage that was created over there by people lending to people that really couldn't afford to repay the amount of mortgage. I think probably the cash rate would settle around about 2 to 2.5%. So that would mean a variable rate somewhere in the low 5s, high 4s. Something like that I think is probably a reasonable bit. I think it's a hard question. Every capital city will tell you they've got pockets that make sense. But I think the important thing is we're finding that a number of people are saying now, equities not sure, share market's going who knows where, people aren't really interested in bonds, cash rates coming down. You look at the rental yield you get, and a lot of people are saying, whether it's Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Perth, Darwin, Canberra, Hobart, there's probably good buying in most places, and people are being more realistic about the prices they're putting on their property before they put them on the market. $64 question. I think I'd just wait for a little longer. I think there's probably a bit more of the interest rate cycle to come down before it starts to inevitably go back up again. So I'd be looking maybe nothing before mid-year, but then I'd start to watch the Reserve Bank rate movements pretty clearly, and maybe last quarter of calendar 09 I'd be starting to think about it. But as I'm a property investor myself, I wouldn't be doing anything much before September, October. Just signs of it. I think a lot of people are being rather cautious. They've been waiting for housing prices just to come off a bit. But I think we're just starting to see from our franchise network people starting to become interested again. They're going to be cautious, they're going to do the sums, they're going to take a little bit of time, but I think they are starting to come back into the market.